Hi, I'm Taylor, and I'll be telling you how to make my famous Italian chicken sheet pan bake. If you want to know how to make a really quick and affordable dinner with not many ingredients, this is for you. It takes about an hour to make, and over time it comes quicker to you. For me, it takes about 40 minutes. I remember the first time I made the dish, my family actually loved it when I got it shipped in a HelloFresh box. So that's where I actually got the recipe from, was HelloFresh. It's an app that will send you weekly meals. They'll send you ingredients and then a bunch of different recipes to try. So I tried that out for a little bit and happened to find the Italian chicken sheet pan bake. And it just happens to be one of my favorite dishes now in my family. I make it every other week and we just love it. So for the recipes we need for this are 20-ounce boneless tenderized chicken breast, half an ounce of panko breadcrumbs, 4 tablespoons of sour cream, 2 teaspoons of Italian seasoning, 1 cup of Italian cheese blend, salt and pepper, and then olive oil. And then next, for the tools and equipment we need are paper towels, paper plates, a skillet, a non-stick baking pan, a bowl, tongs, and spoon. For the side dish I like to make that's quick and easy for this dish is the green beans, just frozen green beans. At Walmart you can get specifically the buttered ones. The buttered ones just taste better and you can easily throw them in a skillet and they're done in about 15 minutes. So next, for the steps on to make the Italian chicken sheet pan. So first we take our chicken and then we pat it dry with a paper towel. We'll also season that, salt and pepper on both sides, and then stack it on top of a paper plate. After that, then we start with preheating the oven, and then I'll get my pan, get some oil on it, and then take a paper towel and then just spread it all over the pan, set that aside on the stove. Then we'll work on our mixture for the chicken. So we'll take the panko breadcrumbs, Italian cheese, Italian seasoning, and then take some oil, and I'll take my hands and mix that in. Once that's kind of formed into not a ball, but just formed together, then I'll place my chicken breast on the pan, and then you also need to put some sour cream on top of that with a spoon, spread it around on top, and then I take that mixture we just made and put that on top of the chicken. Once that's patted on there, make sure you use all the mixture. It's okay if it's stacked a little high. After you make all that mixture, then the oven should be preheated. So we'll put that in for about 20 minutes. Next, for the green beans, you just get your skillet preheated, and then since there's already butter in there, you don't need to add any. Then you just open the package, put them in there, let them sizzle, and then you'll take your tongs, stir them up a little bit so they don't burn, and they'll be done in about 10-15 minutes. And then by the time your chicken's done, take it out. The trick I learned from making the chicken so many times is I like to put the chicken back in after the 20 minutes if the cheese isn't crispy, and I'll put it on a broil for 5 minutes. So after all that is done, you get that out, and then you have a complete dish. It is really yummy and fun to make. You have all, we talked about our tools, the equipment we needed, the steps, and the ingredients we needed for that. If you have any tips for me, let me know how I can make it better, or if you have any more recipes to share, I'd really enjoy that. Alrighty, thank you for listening to me. Bye.